It's kind of interesting what the world thinks of Americans. We've got so much music product we pump out, a lot of TV shows the world is watching, our movies, and then just take a look at us on social media. If you got to see us on social media, what would you think about Americans? You know?
We're all over the place, baby.
We really are.
We're a mess.
So I find it kind of fascinating whenever you see one of these articles where they ask foreigners what they think about Americans and what they think Americans are so obsessed with. This came off of BuzzFeed, and they're just asking, saying, okay, so what is it that you think that Americans are obsessed with? And maybe you're wondering why. One of the top answers was pumpkin spice.
Yes. We are. We make a big deal about pumpkin spice, and I feel like that wasn't always the case.
It was not, no. It's a relatively within the last decade type of phenomenon. It seems like it keeps growing year by year.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden, we discovered this amazing spice, and now it consumes us.
Well, it equals fall. It just gives you warm fuzzies. It makes you happy. It's a change of season. It's like switching it up. It's all the fun of fall.
But I just feel like pumpkin's been around for a minute. Remember Thanksgiving, the original one? I think they had pumpkins back then. Why are we just now getting all ginned up on pumpkin spice? It's odd to me.
Mm-hmm. It is, and I think the whole world looks at it and be like, that's just odd to us. Why are they so obsessed with this pumpkin spice? A couple other things that they had that made the list. Chick-fil-A. It seems like everybody just always is talking about Chick-fil-A. Have they tricked us all? We do all seem to love Chick-fil-A. I mean, it does definitely get a lot of hype, but is it warranted hype? I guess the rest of the world is just kind of curious. And honestly, I don't think they have Chick-fil-A's anywhere outside of the U.S., do they? Not that I know of. So maybe England, France, all those countries, they have not yet experienced the amazingness of Chick-fil-A. Gender reveal parties. They want to know why Americans are so obsessed with gender reveal parties.
Well, I'm an American, and I want to know why, too.
I agree. I agree with you. Why do we make celebrities out of stupid people?
Not all the time, but the stupid people make it seem like all celebrities are dumb.
Mm-hmm. UFOs and aliens, they don't get it.
That's not true. Other countries get it. I think that's a hit piece. Other countries are into this. But is America the most obsessed with it?
Probably the most, but there are other countries that I know get into it.
We really do. We're into aliens right now and UFOs. It's a big thing.
There is a lot of talk because of the fact that so many people involved in military and government are now saying, oh, yeah, it's real. We know about it.
It used to be, though, you were a crazy person if you talked about it. Now?
Crazy or drunk.
Crazy or drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a big thing. You always see something. In fact, I saw that NASA is going to start using AI to track UFOs.
Now, why would NASA do that, Virginia? If they just thought that was just a dumb, stupid idea, or do they already have a little bit of an inside take on what's going on?
I don't know. Maybe they're crazy and drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if NASA's crazy and drunk, and they've been lying to us the whole time.
How do you know they're not?
I know nothing.
Mm-hmm. Who knows? Other things that foreigners think Americans are obsessed with, White Claws.
There was a time when we really were.
Yes, I think that time is past.
It's died down a bit.
I'm not as obsessed with the seltzer. I don't like the buzz. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll drink it if there's nothing else, but the seltzer buzz is different for me.
I think we all had a moment where we realized White Claws make you insane.
They do. They're kind of a squirrely buzz.
I had my insane White Claw day. I'm like, what happened to me?
They go down easy, and if you're a seasoned drinker, I think you can pound a lot of them and not realize it, and then all of a sudden it kind of turns on you.
But it's weird because now I'll pound the high noons, which is the vodka sodas. Fine. White Claws, not so much.
White Claws make you want to climb a tree and fight somebody.
They do.
They're very weird.
They make you Florida crazy. You'll be a Florida man story if you drink White Claws. Foreigners want to know why we're so obsessed with St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
That's
whatever. St. Patty's Day is awesome.
Now, we are obsessed with it, but don't act like you don't know why we are.
Because we love binge drinking.
Yeah, we love a party, baby.
It's got parades. It's got costumes. It's got green beer. Like, it's perfect.
Do Americans binge drink more than other countries?
I don't know. I mean, look at what the Germans are about to do in the month of October.
I hear you, yeah. You've heard the stories about what the Irish do.
We always hear that, but is that just Americans gaslighting the other countries because we're such alcoholics?
That's a great question. I don't know. Also-
Global sales. Can we look at that? Can
We
you
could.
see which country consumes the most alcohol?
There are stats out there.
Put them in order.
Yeah, I guess you got to break it down to the average person.
1, 2, 3. Definitely not it.
Denny's!
I don't know. It's Virginia's idea.
Denny's, you got to compile the numbers.
Other things foreigners think Americans are obsessed with: happy hour. Okay, so they just think we're a bunch of lushes.
I love happy hour. You get great prices.
So if you go to another country, is happy hour really not a thing?
I wouldn't like that because I love happy hour because I love to binge drink and I love it at a cheap price.
half price appetizers and 2-for-1 margaritas are beautiful.
Because if happy hour is not a thing, and I'm starting to think maybe America is the biggest drinkers. If the more things you're reading off here.
Yeah, if this is what foreigners can't believe we're obsessed with.
Well, you've been to other countries a lot, Kev. Did they have happy hours?
Not a lot. And the last time that I was there, I mean, I just went to Israel. That was really about it. And I was a little kid when I went to the other countries, so I can't really speak on it. I don't know. My cousins, actually, they sent me something. They're in London right now, and they had a menu that they sent. They had a lot of beverages on it. It looked traditional like that, but they didn't say anything about happy hour.
We're not even in the top 10 of the countries with the most alcohol consumption. Latvia is number 1.
Okay.
Moldova is number 2. Then you got Germany, Lithuania, Ireland, Spain, Uganda, and Bulgaria.
Okay. All right.
So
But
in your face,
Yeah.
we're doing okay.
But I feel like there's so much that goes into that. I don't know.
Okay.
Does that equate to maybe we're just more of the country that gets turned and crazy?
Maybe. Maybe. At least that's what they perceive.
We definitely lead the league in like bath salts.
Oh yeah.
Other things foreigners think Americans are obsessed with: Halloween costumes,
Amen. And I don't apologize for it. I love Halloween. So excited for October.
things being haunted,
Love it.
This man does love a haunting.
I am American, damn it.
making movies about serial killers.
Wow. It's so on point.
I'm so American right now.
You really are.
How's it going over there with the horror movie?
Great.
Yeah?
It's
You on
good.
schedule?
Yeah.
All right.
The word literally, I think Americans are obsessed with that.
And I think we're obsessed with the word like.
Yes, I was surprised it wasn't like. Ice is another thing. They don't really use ice in their drinks
I
in
don't.
other countries.
I don't understand that.
That's crazy, right? They don't understand. Like, why are they putting ice in their drinks?
Denny's don't like cold beverages. It's one of the few things we don't really agree on. He likes it. He likes it warm. I don't understand how anyone can drink a beverage not cold with their meal.
Right.
It blows my mind.
A room temperature soda.
Well, some people drink warm water with their meal. So if you're eating a steak, you're
Yeah.
drinking steak water.
Right. Don't get that either. Other things foreigners can't believe that Americans are obsessed with: Girl Scout cookies. We are obsessed with those a lot. Ranch.
Well, yeah, we are obsessed with it. I got into a debate with somebody who said Girl Scout cookies are overrated, and I said I don't think they're overrated. I think they're rated properly.
They're tasty. They're convenient. They only come around once a year, so they're special. And because Girl Scouts are selling them, you feel like it's for a good cause. So when you get fat, you did it for a good reason.
With all of that combined, I
Yeah.
say they're not overrated.
That explains why we are obsessed with Girl Scout cookies. Foreigners don't understand our obsession with ranch dressing. They think it's gross. Mac and cheese, they don't get either.
Really?
I'm surprised by that one.
How can you not get mac and cheese?
Thank
Seems
you.
basic and easy. Yeah, I don't get that.
No other countries are getting down with that.
Mac and cheese is popping.
They just think we're obsessed with it.
We are.
Yeah, I'd
Because
say
it
we are.
deserves it.
Yeah. And gas station food. They see us clamoring on about Buc-ee's.
That
like-
brisket is next level.
Yeah,
You're
like-
right. I always forget about Buc-ee's.
Not all gas
Wawa.
station food is the same.
Remember how crazy we went when Wawa started opening up?
Yeah.
Virginia's right though, because sometimes I get it twisted. You'll say gas station food, and I immediately think about them gross looking sausages in the
We're not talking about the sausages that look like elephant toes. They're gray and
Yes.
gross. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the brisket at Buc-ee's. Oh,
Yeah.
that is next level.
It is
Guilty
different.
as charged, right?
Oh, it's so good.
Okay.